Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'll be just going over the new events. And we have Fatal Attraction back. 100% you should be going for at least a copy. I'm going to be going for probably the full 100 pulls to get the transfer materials. I know last time I skipped to grab a bunch of these Origins of Fire. I'm going to start off with 80 and then I'll decide on the last day. But if you're on the fence, the transfer materials are really good, especially these carved wisdoms, especially early on to get your main damage dealer. The hero transfer kind of maxed out towards the bottom. My main damage dealer basically has it kind of maxed out. I'm all the way to the bottom. I could still use some more of these carved wisdoms to upgrade it, but I'll also need a bunch more wisdom scrolls as well. And since we're passively getting these daily, I'm kind of just slowly working towards it now, trying to save diamonds. So let's jump in and do the pulls. It's always exciting. Maybe we get crazy lucky. If you get her within the first 20 pulls, obviously grab the full 100 because you'd be guaranteed to. But otherwise, you could try and go with whatever you think. But 100% you should be going for this hero. Is going to be very beneficial. And gold right off the bat, not the hero, but what did we get? A random God Soul box, level 5? That's huge. I've never even seen that. Is that two of them? Sweet. I've never even knew that was going to be possible. Did they add that? Wonder if that's new. Let me know in the comments. I haven't seen that before. So that's big. I'll take that. Have to. And gold again? I wonder if they made this way better. If this is going to be common, I'm going to buy all 100 because that would be worth it. Crazy back-to-back for the God runes. Definitely still working towards upgrading those. Those are really helpful because once you rank up to a certain point, gives you extra speed in battles, and we can quickly jump and look at that just to point that out in case you are wondering. I should probably talk more about some of those little niche activations or like bonuses that you get. I think this is where we'll get our Fatal Attraction. Really great hero, hard to use for my account because I'm not fast enough. She really accelerates once you have her 12-star and can get those bonus speeds in Divinity, but still really great to flush out your poker team and for a T-Home Temple or just mix matching your team. Definitely a great hero. Really, really tanky in the sense that she attaches to your main damage dealer, preferably a poker hero, and shields them, and then if she dies, she has a chance of coming back. So sweet. I'm going to still think about, like I said, for the skin shop, but maybe we'll be going the extra pulls. Let me see if it says something about here. So not that high of a chance. We got real lucky. 0.65. We could have basically got 2 hero copies. But it is 6 times more likely than this. It looks like they removed the treasure, the heroic treasure, though. So instead of having the option of getting this class treasure, we're getting those. I'm not sure if I like the trade-off. It's kind of cool, but now it'll make me think about whether or not I should be working towards class treasures, right? So I'll have to really think about that. You'll have to do the 100 pulls to get the class treasure. But just to quickly talk about the goddess real quick in the soul. As you can see here, we're at level 13, which we're getting an extra 7 points of speed when entering battle, and you start getting speed at level 11. And that's just a combination of all these levels, and it's doable if you haven't done this before. I'll just quickly talk about it. By fusing, you can hit the quick fuse and save yourself some time, fuse up all the materials. I like to just do this every once in a while. Clearly, I haven't done it since last time. Earlier in the week when we got a couple extra, fuse through them all. And once you're out of the tier 4s, you go over here. And I usually just hit quick fill. Since we know we got 5, we actually didn't actually collect them. These are from before. You can fuse this up, and it lets you know what you're going to use. And depending upon what type it is, you'll be able to use these. Once you fuse 2/6, you get to choose what type you want, and so forth. It takes 2 of whatever level to keep leveling them up. Do we have any more here? No, but we do have those chests, right? So that's 4 level 5, so we can quickly grab those too. which is awesome. Like I said, for right now, that's kind of cool because it's definitely going to speed up the process of this and get us some more speed. Anything wild? Cool. And then right here, we'll be able to select ours. So right now, it honestly doesn't matter. I'll be able to upgrade my other level 7 though. So right now I have what? Increased damage of mid and back row heroes by 8. So I can remove this and I'll show you what I'm going to do. So quick fill this, and I think I should have looked at the mid and back row. Is it this one? Basic attack. Increases damage of mid and back row. Blazing gem. Yeah, I think it was this one. Doesn't really matter because I know I'm going to fuse another 7 with 7. I think it was that one. Yeah, blazing gem. So we'll be able to fuse this. You don't have to have the same one, but I'm just going for the same one. And it's this one, right? Blazing flame increases mid and back row. So we'll have that to level 8 now. And you can always change these. I think it costs a couple hundred gems. By once they're at a certain level, you can hop into, is it the change? This right here, where you can change one, reforge it to something else, in case you're wondering if you messed up somehow. And there we go. Couple extra points. Obviously, it's bringing us back up to 13 because we had removed it. It's going to take a while for us to get to 14 because it's total souls of 90. And the souls right here is what you'll determine for what rank you are. You just add up all your numbers. So 7 plus 6 plus 7, right? So you got 20 and then just so forth. I'm not going to do the math right here. But in case you're wondering where you're at and how close you are to the next increment. In this wish recruitment, we got Suth. If you don't have Suth at 12 stars, 100% go for her. I have her at 12 stars, and I'm not planning on going for Divinity. So I think I missed the free summon yesterday. And I only have her at 10 stars, so I could go. I don't have either of these copies, but they're not exciting for my account at this point. Maybe I'll just put Faye for now, maybe if I get her. I might just stop at 1, personally, if I don't get her, and then just throw away the free pulls, just because I don't want to work towards getting Mercy down and spending diamonds later. I have saved up a little bit. Obviously, we're at 50k, but we just did those summons. And there is going to be a great event in 2 days, so trying to save and store up in case there's something exciting in there. And there is one other event right here, this Lucky Spring going on. That's kind of new. Well, not new, it's happened before. Don't advocate for purchasing the 10 that you can get from here for 6,000. Don't think it's worth it. I would just say use your 1 free wish. Maybe you get crazy lucky. I think that's the first time I've ever gotten these. That's pretty good, right? So I'll take it, but it's going to probably take me, I think you need 80. Yeah, you need 80. It's going to take me eight more years because I've almost been playing this game for a year. And that's the first time I've seen that. So, yeah, interesting. But for 6,000 diamonds, you would guarantee and get this. So if you think it's worth it, I mean, you could slowly work towards one of these every so often. You would essentially need to buy that 8 times, 6 times 8, 48,000. So you're guaranteed that after 10 cycles of this. Or if you think 6,000 diamonds is worth this, it's kind of close, kind of not. Hard to say. It's not the worst value, I guess I would say. But I've always skipped this in the past. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe it's better than I think. I wonder what these... Oh, so you could get 30 extra free spins. That's interesting. I didn't even realize that. And obviously, the grand prize would be the 20k diamonds. Let me know in the comments what you think about this. Have you spent the 6,000? Maybe I'll do a video tomorrow on it and just drop 6,000 because we're getting more. I don't like to waste diamonds. It's so hard to get. But it does seem a little bit more interesting than from before, from looking at this at first glance. Is there the percentages here? Obviously, it's going to be like crazy. So to get those lucky coins, the extra, it's only 0.05%. And to get, 5 of them, 0.25. So right off the bat, don't expect to get those lucky pulls extra. and 20,000 diamonds, also real low. So even if you're adding that all up, you're only have 0.5% to get something crazy. But you can get those red treasures like I did 2.5% of the time. So, 1 in every 40 pulls, you'll get it. And yeah, some diamonds. What's most likely? You'll most likely get dust. Most likely just not get the greatest stuff. Like any of these things that you're most likely going to get right here are not, in my opinion, worth it. So you're basically, in what you're going to be getting is this for 6,000. And if you're super lucky, you'll get one of the other top rewards, but most likely just kind of get meh stuff. So if you're really on the fence and you think 6,000 diamonds for one of these items is going to be worth it for you, then do it. I would just say don't expect to get any of those other rewards. The percentages look like poop. They should definitely like triple those upper rewards, and it's still going to be rare for people, right? And maybe if they want to do like something once you get it once early for one of those prizes, drop the rating, that'd be cool. But I mean, they shouldn't be so cheap, in my opinion. But yeah, that's just me. Anything else going on here? Obviously, some spender stuff. Nothing wild. And the big event going on right now, everyone's favorite. I already missed a day. Been so busy with work. Sorry about that. But we got the Global Apex Tournament. Make sure you do this. Tons of diamonds. Easy. I don't know if it's easy to get to the top. But once you get to the top, you're guaranteed daily diamonds. And you get a bunch of free refreshes and a bunch of free battles. So try and use your free battles. If you are a weaker account, like I was earlier, I would consider myself not the strongest now, but I've been playing long enough where I kind of have an advantage over people who are newer. You get to face everyone in this. But if you are weaker because you're newer, not because you're weak, but you're newer and you're progressing still, a strategy that I use to really climb is I would wait till before reset if it's possible for you, and do my 10 free fights, and then right at reset I would do my next 10 free fights, so you'd get a bigger jump before someone can kind of knock you down. And I could try and make another video in that a day or two this weekend when I have some more time. Sorry for the lack of videos. I've been really busy with work. I'm gonna be busy for the weekdays for the I don't know for the upcoming future, but for a little bit. But I'm gonna try and pump out a bunch of videos during the weekends. So if you have any ideas or anything you want me to cover, please throw in the comments at any video. I'll eventually get to it. Just sorry it won't be as quick. So yeah, for this, obviously make sure you're doing your lineup and making sure your equipment is on. That's super important because sometimes that stuff shifts around as always. And I would recommend making sure you're always doing the free refreshes if you're not getting a high amount. And I think you can skip all these battles. Fun to watch some of them, but I kind of just skip battle quick. And when you get higher on up and you have more teams, I'd put, like, if you don't have great heroes as new, you could put a bunch of tanky heroes on one team. If your opponent has their best team up front, kind of stall them out, because the longer they fight, they get a debuff that rolls over to the next fight and might make it so you have a small or better edge of killing them if you only have two really good teams and you're not as flushed with good heroes. And we'll cut the video here. That's everything I want to talk about these events. I will definitely be covering the Global Apex in more detail in another day. And if I do any more pulls with a Fatal Attraction, I will definitely do that. Kind of interesting with that change with those runes, if that's just when it first happened. Thanks for all the support. And as always, please like and subscribe and have a wonderful day. Take care.